Right. Okay. Morning traders. Happy Friday. Welcome to the guys in the Discord. Morning. Say what's up. Mateo, I see you in there. We've got a few new names in there as well. To the guys watching online on social media, welcome as well. Okay. So, yeah, this morning we see markets down. The DAX actually had a nice short position to get some prop firm accounts across the line. But this morning I wanted to speak about the highs and the lows of trading. And maybe that can, you guys can relate to kind of like my story and how I've kind of been going this year so far. So we're going to speak about that. Let's first speak about a few Edgeful reports just on the DAX. Let's go over world indexes. The DAX, we're trading below previous day's low. Okay, and if we pull up Edgeful reports and we go to DE30 Euro, which is the DAX, okay, and we can actually see this previous day's range report with in the last 6 months, if we do take out those previous days lows, okay, we've obviously seen massive bullish momentum on the DAX, but we can see 78% of the time we close as a bearish closing day. Now we can customize this by weekday as well. This is the great thing for the DAX. 71% on a Friday in the last 6 months. We can drop this down to the last 3 months as well. Andre and I were speaking on stream actually about this and how he has been using the more recent time frames like the 3 month instead of like the last year. You want to get in, what is working right now, last 3 months, even a 1 month could be neat. You can see 80%. If we take out these previous days lows, which we have on the DAX, we could see further lows and extension. I caught this nice little short over here, and that put me up on the day, with, as you can see on TradeZilla, $600. So I want to speak about a few things though this morning before we continue, because on my social medias and I've been posting a little bit of wins, but you guys see me post the losses as well, right? And I think if you guys can relate to my story, it's that you can never quit. Many people, I think, they come into this trading and they see everyone posting their wins, but very few people actually share their losses as well. And as you can see, I've been posting a lot of my wins recently. I'm getting a lot of these FTMO accounts of the line. I trade CFDs, and it's just not, the reality of it is you're not going to make money every single month doing this career. Yeah, I posted now again about this. I've been doing running hot the last 2 weeks. This is reality of trading. It's tough, but it's not always reality. I said, okay, I failed some FTMO accounts and I haven't taken a payout with FTMO since December. And that's just pathetic for my standards. So when you see these traders posting all their wins and losses or wins online, just know that not all of it is. This game is a grind. Not every single day and month are you going to make money. I haven't taken a payout with FTMO since December. That's just the truth. Pathetic, honestly, just for my standards. But it is what it is. And there's some of my failed accounts that I failed, before going on this nice hot streak where I've been now passing. You can't, if you show the wins, you have to show the losses. And that's what I do, right? And that's my story. And I'm not claiming to be the world's best trader. I know how to make money trading, but I mess up. And that's the truth and reality of it. And that's my story. Here I did a trading battle with the trading battle about sharing from my pro rugby days to trading. So, that is my story. And I hope that you guys resonate with that. Because there's highs and lows in trading. Not everything is going to be perfect. Okay. And if, you guys are too, scared to show the wins and the losses, that's part of trading. Get over it, move on, and move forward. I'm not claiming to be the world's best trader. I know how to make money trading, but I mess up. Just like you guys. And as I said, no payouts on FTMO, which is going to change now that I've got some more funding from them and looking to press now. So that's my reality. Let's get back into a few of the reports with Edgeful again. We've gone over that previous day's range report. Let's go over the S&P 500. I actually managed to catch some shorts here yesterday, so I do want to maybe go over that trade over there. It was a really neat trade, well executed as well. So if I do say so myself. But let's speak about what I missed. First of all, I missed these DAX shorts in the London session. We've got M. Yeah, what's up, M? See you. Yes, sir. Good to have you on, M. Yeah. M, if you're listening, yeah, please put in the chat. You don't win every single month, right? Or take payouts with prop firms every single month. Can you make money long term? Yes, but it's not going to happen every single month. That's a fact. And that's just me sharing my story, right? Okay, so I missed these DAX shorts here. I mean, we sold off on the DAX very heavily into the London Open. And I think that was a pretty neat sell-off that I missed. So that's the first thing that happened. The second thing that happened and second trade that I'll actually say to myself that I actually missed was these longs off the weekly view app on the S&P 500 to the high side over here. That was the very, very nice longs that I actually missed. But I stayed composed, I stayed focused, and I saw us respecting these pre-market highs. And what I saw was a good stop level. We had the stop. I had my stop above previous day's highs. And I was like, if it moved up there, I don't want it anymore. So I took my trade like this with the stop at the highs. And I ended up getting out mostly at this, like 1-to-1, with a little bit of a runner back down towards weekly view app. So that just was my play yesterday. It made sense for me. And that was my trade. So very, very nicely executed day yesterday. You got to, when you're running hot, you got to press. You're not going to win, as I said, every single trade, and no ways are you going to win every single day. But when I'm running hot, I do have to press, and it's time to rake in these pallets now and start climbing up here. Okay, so let's go over some more reports again with Edgeful. I think something that what I am seeing today. Okay, what I am seeing today right now. Okay, what I am seeing today right now is we are trading still as an inside day. Yesterday, we actually also traded as an inside day. We did not break the previous day's highs or previous day's lows. So today could be quite an explosive day. Very rarely do we see inside days. If you go to that inside bars day with the S&P 500, we can actually see that only, I think it was like 15% of the time. I spoke about this on yesterday's stream, but only, here we go. Inside days, 10% of the time on the S&P 500 do we trade as an inside day. And the NASDAQ, okay, inside bars day, only 17% of the time on the NASDAQ. So knowing that, we could be in for quite an explosive move here today to either side, of course. Right now, I'm leaning short. We're trading, at the weekly view app, so key critical part there. We are trading underneath the daily view app, which is this black line, as well as that 5-minute 200 EMA. So it is going to be interesting to see what we get heading into the rest of the week or day, rest of the session, to end out the week, and then into the rest of the month. Rest of the month. So finishing out this week into the rest of the month. We still got another trading week as well. So I am leaning short bias on the S&P, the NASDAQ as well. I mean, we're trading now. NASDAQ looks a little bit more like we're seeing a little bit more bearish momentum here. We're trading underneath the weekly view up compared to the S&P 500. Right, these I'm trading as this is the cash index that I'm looking at. So please, if you're looking at the futures, they same different pricing, but same candles, right? Same candlestick, but different pricing. Okay, so let's go to Tesla and Nvidia. I did want to just mention something that I'm seeing on Tesla. Tesla looks like we are holding up here. I mean, we've been making higher lows here all week. So yes, let's see what we do get here heading into Friday. I mean, we have typically seen some heavy sell-off Fridays, and we are technically, I would say, in a bear market on the indexes. We are trading underneath that daily 200 EMA right now. So this could have just been, if we're coming out to the daily time frame on the S&P 500, this could have just been a break, a retest now for another leg down. But let's see what we get. Of course, for our longer term portfolios, we don't want that, but anything is possible right now. JB, Mateo, Crypto, anyone, Hoa, anyone have any questions that would like me to cover on today's stream from the Discord? How you can join the Edgeful Discord is over here, right-hand side there. Make sure you join the Discord. It's free. I'm in the live here, 8 a.m. Eastern time, Wednesday through to Friday. Right? Wednesday through to Friday. Any questions? Any tickers that you guys would like me to cover? Let's go to this opening candle continuation report. Okay. Opening candle continuation report with the S&P 500. Now, you need to make sure that you got this selected over here on the left-hand side here. New York, 9:30 start. Right? New York, 9:30 start, because you want to measure the first hour. Okay, so New York from 9:30, that's the time that we want to look at. Okay, because we want to see what the first hour brings. Now we can see in the opening candle continuation. So we want to see for the first hour, not the first 30 minutes. Let's go like this, and let's go customize. Let's go first hour. So basically what this will give us is, if this first hour is bullish, what are the chances that we close as a bullish closing day above that 9:30 open price, right? That is basically what you're seeing. But 81% of the time for the longs, 67% of the time for the shorts. So obviously, indexes tend to move higher. This is in the last 3 months. Last month would probably give a different range on that. You can see 91% of the time, if we are bearish in the first hour from 9:30 to 10:30 a.m. Eastern time, that day will close red. You may have shared this previously. I was curious about how you're using VWAPs with the Edgeful reports. Yes. So good question. I'm loving using the daily VWAP as well as the previous day's VWAP and weekly VWAP. Okay. But from a daily VWAP perspective, I'm looking to short, if I'm looking for shorts, as close to that VWAP as possible. If I'm looking for longs, I'm looking for longs at that VWAP. So I think you can't just go and say, oh, well, I'm looking for longs, and then you buy it half day. I'm using half day and low of day VWAP breaks with that daily VWAP. The daily VWAP is this black one. This is for the extended market hours because I'm trading the cash index. As you can see, I would be looking for shorts in the DAX right here, and a short at this daily VWAP would make sense back towards the lows. We are kind of making high lows here, so I'm not going to take this entry. But that's what I did this morning. I was short bias on it. I liked the move back towards previous day's lows, and I looked for the short when we pinned this daily VWAP. Okay, so that is what I was what I'm looking for, right? Okay, you good? Yep, perfect. So coupled with half day and low of day VWAP breaks, but trying to short or long closer to that daily VWAP. You don't want to be buying or selling right at the half day or low of day. Okay, so I've spoken about the previous day's range report. I've spoken about the opening candle continuation report. And then we are going to see just on the gold, maybe some other markets over here like gold and Bitcoin. Bitcoin, we are currently trading up at 84K. We are sitting again at that daily 200 EMA as well. So we got to keep our eyes. Definitely, this is a crucial zone where we're sitting at for Bitcoin, as well as world leading indexes. But I'm leaning shorts heading into Friday. Can we just rally? I mean, we did rally from the spot here yesterday. We are on the Nasdaq back at where we were at pre-FOMC, and then we rallied, which I managed to catch that move. So we are at an interesting spot. Do we break down? Then I could definitely see us roll over and probably see lows of the week here back about 200 points lower on the Nasdaq, back towards lows of week. So I'm leaning short bias right now, just with what price action is doing, and I probably would say that was going to be my directional play for the day. But again, anything could happen on the open. We could start to gap up on stocks. We could start moving. So keep an open mind. Trade your plan, keep it tight, simple, and we'll see you in the Discord for the rest of the day. I am live on ASFX TV, right? If you guys want to come watch me trade live, and this is actually crypto where you can actually see me use VWAP live with me, Orson, and the guys on ASFX TV. You can use the code James for 50% off. This is our live streaming services, and come trade with me. I trade the DAX, I trade indexes, sometimes even some currencies and stocks. So whatever it is, we're trading here, and come in your Friday off with a good trading day. So appreciate you guys being on this morning. I'm going to lean short bias on the indexes for now, simply because European markets are moving down. Price actions making its way lower as well. And that's what I'm seeing at the moment. So I appreciate you guys, and we will see you then on stream. If you don't join on stream on ASFX TV, we will then see you